today on 15 on 15.
We will have everything you need to know about the carnival feud between SAC and SMUC. Plus, a car that can fly is becoming reality sooner than we thought. And we take you through a detailed look of the solar energy recharging station for electric cars. Thanks for joining us. I'm Yentl Lieuw. For 60 years, SAC has been the only organization behind all carnival events, but now things are up in the air. The government has instated a new foundation called SMUC and has handed over authority to this newly stipulated group to organize carnival. SAC is filing a lawsuit against SMUC. Who knew such a colorful, fun, and exciting event would cause so much legal drama? Ever since Carnival 60 ended, members of SAC, the official Carnival Foundation, together with stakeholders, have had numerous meetings to solve existing issues and to move forward to the next carnival. However, an agreement couldn't be reached, not even with the Minister of Culture, Amar Odeber, as the mediator. The majority of the carnival groups and musicians stand behind a new carnival organization now, called SMUC. Since carnival is a big economic factor for the island, the government did not want any risks, therefore gave the permitting rights to the new organization SMUC to handle all things carnival related. The SAC group, led by Tekla Kelly, is up in arms and has filed a lawsuit to dissolve the new Carnival Foundation, SMUC. Moving forward in other local news, a new hotel called Bahia Principe Don Pablo Collection is set to open in San Nicolas in 2016. A memorandum of understanding was recently signed by the owners themselves and the government. Here are a few more details regarding the property. Grupo Pinero is a family company with 40 years of experience within the tourism industry. It is one of the largest companies in the Spanish tourism sector. The Spanish developer is known for their all-inclusive 5-star properties. The one in Dominican Republic is their flagship hotel. The luxury hotel set to be built in Aruba's San Nicolas will include a leisure complex, a theater, a casino, several specialty restaurants, a gym, a spa, sport courts, and more. The luxury Bahia Principe Baby Beach Don Pablo Collection will have 950 rooms in total, the majority of which will be junior suites comprised of 908, and there will be 42 rest suites. Moving forward, Aruba has a universal healthcare system, which is ideal for residents. However, due to the island being small, there are some areas within the medical field where practitioners lack resources, reason being why patients have to travel abroad to seek medical help. Changes within the system has taken place, and AZV is organizing a symposium to clarify. The communications manager from AZV, Solange Chong, explains the objective behind the Healthcare Transformed by the Power of Engagement symposium.
This symposium is going to be focusing on the process of buying healthcare abroad and the challenges doing this because of being a small island as Aruba. So what we want to share with people that are decisions maker in organizations like insurance companies, the hospital, and other institutions working for healthcare is that we want to invite them to come to this symposium to share with us, to see our presentations, because we're going to be telling them how we made this process possible.
At the symposium, attendees will be notified on the changes regarding patients traveling to Colombia for medical assistance. Many of Aruba's patients opt to travel to Colombia for medical assistance. The agreement between the island and the Latin American country has changed.
Especially for a country as Colombia, we have had a lot of challenges, and we want to share how we made a change, because first we were working with a broker and now we're not working with a broker. We have been trying as AZV to buy quality of health of very high quality, but also to show other islands in the region that it is possible, although you have cultural differences, to buy good healthcare in other places within a good budget, but also with all the challenges you have.
An estimated 800 to 1,000 patients from Aruba travel to Colombia for medical purposes every year. Therefore, the symposium will shine some additional light on this topic. The event is scheduled for November 24th and 25th at the Renaissance Convention Center. Tickets are $350. Go to www.symposiumazadvcc2014.com or call 527-9966. And on that note, we will be right back. Stay with us. After the break, check out smart glasses. They light up to alert you of your smartphone notifications. And welcome back to 15 on 15. Flying cars could be made reality sooner than we all thought. With technology rapidly evolving, it is no surprise that Slovakian company has been able to develop a vehicle at top speed. Introducing Aeromobile 3.0. The flying car can fly at a top speed of 124 miles per hour. In addition, it needs about 650 feet of space in front of it to be able to take off safely, but only needs 164 feet to land. Aeromobile has been able to create two different prototypes of the vehicle. This blue and white shiny piece of transportation is its third prototype, which is the best one yet. In the simplest terms, it is the future. The Aeromobile 3.0 prototype is very close to the final product. It is predominantly built from the same materials as the final product, such as advanced composite materials for the body, shell, wings, and wheels. Aeromobile 3.0 is still in its production stages, so we won't be seeing any flying cars soon, but that reference of someday is sure getting closer. From one innovation to another, fashionable eyeglasses can now be programmed to reveal when you have a new notification from your smartphone. Check it out. These glasses sure are smart. They light up for messages. The smart glasses, which can be programmed to light up in different colors depending on the mobile phone notifications from emails to text messages and social media alerts. These glasses have been designed firmly with fashion conscious in mind. Don't be mistaken though, they are not Google glasses, but the spectacles do have LED lights and speakers connecting via Bluetooth with the smartphone. The glasses flash different colors depending on the type of alert they are providing. Additionally, the smart glasses can provide visual representation tempo for musicians or signal your intention to party depending on the eyewear. You can even send messages via Morse code using the smart glasses. Now, dogs are said to be a man's best friend, but this next clip I'm about to show you truly reinforces this statement. Take a look.
Bandit, I'm parched. Good boy.
And of course, that video certainly lightens the mood. And of course, cheers. Let's take a very quick break. This is what's coming up next. Recharging a vehicle instead of refueling. The details, the concept, and technical aspects explained next. The government's vision is to have Aruba sustainable by 2020. This would require drivers to switch over to zero-emission vehicles, also known as electric cars. A solar recharge unit has popped up to allow those drivers to stop for not gas, but for energy. Check it out. This looks somewhat like a gas station, but it's not. This is a solar energy unit that charges electric cars. The solar panels on top of this unit at the Almar and Hato has made it possible for electric vehicle drivers to recharge. Yentl Lieuw, the business development officer at Almar and Bay, explains the advantages of an electric car.
It's more efficient than a conventional car because its electricity is is a energy form that's more efficient compared to burning gasoline, because you will have energy to drive the car, but you also have a lot of waste heat when you're burning fuel in a car. And also, electric car is more efficient because when you're braking, when you're riding a car and you brake, you use a brake system, you lose a lot of heats on the brake pads. And electric vehicle use regenerative braking system, so that means that it collects the energy from the braking and push it back to the battery. So that all makes the electric vehicle very efficient compared to internal combustion engine car, normal car.
The nozzle here sure looks familiar to gas pumps, but when you take a look inside the plug, you can see how different it is. There are 3 different levels of charging methods for electric vehicles.
Level 1 is a standard outlet from home that you can plug the car in a standard appliance outlet that can charge the car in 8 to 10 hours. So that's more for overnight charging. When you're not using the car at night, you charge it. Then you will have the level 2. That's the charging stations that are more public, but some households prefer to install those at the home also. So that can charge the car in 3 to 4 hours. And the one that we're having here at Elmar Station, the level 3, that's a fast charging station that can charge your car in 15 minutes.
When a driver pulls up to the charging station, the process is very similar to what we do now when we fill up gas. But opting towards this direction makes a world of difference, of course. There are several versions of zero-emission vehicles.
First of all, if we look at the car itself, it doesn't have any emission level because the car has no tailpipe, so no exhaust pipes. So that's why they call them zero emission. You have some electric cars that are hybrids, so plug-in hybrids that has some emission because hybrids are still burning gasoline. But compared to a normal car, a purely electric car is very efficient. Now, if you can say if the source itself is from burning fuel, for instance, we generate electricity in Aruba by burning fuel at WEP, then it's still more efficient than a combustion engine. However, since we are introducing renewable energy like wind parks and solar energy, so the electricity that the cars receive is more clean.
Sustainable energy is considered a better option for our environment. The question is, will gasoline station become something of the past? For 15 on 15, I am Dorshan Salmon.
Thanks, Dorshan. The solar energy unit charging station and electric cars are both complex and technical, so we will have more details on the topic next week. That's all the time we have for now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.